Hello and welcome back. So, as the title suggests, I lied to you. Well, not really. The title is actually a lie too. It was more of an experiment. I wanted to try out a thing and see what would happen, and see if you would figure me out or what you would say. I'm talking about the video where I built this guitar. And I said in that video that I was replacing the body with a mahogany body, and that you could write comments below and let me know if you think it's changed the sound. Now, it's not. It's actually pine wood. I did that as an experiment because I thought that if I tell you that it's mahogany, maybe you'll write comments below saying stuff like, "Oh, it's so much better now," which you actually never did, which I was surprised about. I actually thought that I would get a bunch of comments, or maybe not a bunch of comments, but you know, in comparison to what I get, I thought I would get comments that were of that nature, basically, and I didn't. The closest to anything I got was, "I can't tell the difference," and the rest of you seemed to be trolling me a little bit, which was very amusing, and I liked it. I considered it a win anyway. But the thing that I think is interesting is because I think it changes the sound a lot, but I decided to record the guitar in a way that was without the amp. So the experiment sort of changed, instead of being about changing out the woody in the body. And I know I've done that before actually, not in a way that you might think of it as being a tone wood experiment, but I've done it with my Les Paul Junior. That basically got a new body. But anyway, I found it very interesting because basically what happened was that because there was no amp, there was really no difference. I mean, I think that there really is no difference either. So I'm thinking that maybe it's proof that that the amp is the most important thing, or maybe not proof that it is, but maybe that's what it's suggesting. Obviously, I'm not really doing any scientific experiments of the tone of guitars. I'm not really interested in those things. I think that it's taken away from the magic, and I think it's also focusing in on things that could potentially be negative and taking away creativity. But obviously, if you want to nerd in on those things and that's what you think is fun, then you can do that. But it's not really my thing. I just like building guitars that are fun to me, and if they're made out of really beautiful figured maple, or if they're made out of trash, for me it's all good. That's not my focus. Obviously, if the guitar turns out to be really bad, that's an issue, of course. But since I'm not selling anything to anyone, if a guitar that I build turns out bad, it's okay. I have no one else than myself to blame. Anyway, I don't know. Talk to me in the comments below. Let me know what you think. We're now going to jump into a sound clip of all my Stratocasters, and we're going to play the neck pickup on all of them and do sort of a comparison between all of their neck pickups. And the thing here is, I know the 100%, you know, cross my heart or whatever, that they are all very different in a lot of different ways, not just the wood. But we're going to do the same thing here because it's an interesting experiment. It's not the experiment I was hoping to do or wanting to do, but we'll do it anyway. We're going to plug all of them directly into the camera, the same way we did in the last video with my black Strat, and we're just gonna see what happens. Now, there's gonna be a bunch of different woods and different pickups, different brands, different kinds of single coils. All of them have single coils because I'm not really a humbucker guy. And then no amp, and we'll just see what happens. And it will be just a fun little thing, a test thing, an experiment. Don't take this too serious because it's YouTube, and I don't think that it's a very good place to make comparisons between tone and not tone things, and I think a lot of times when someone is showing you something and they're saying, hey, there's no difference, you can clearly hear there's no difference in the video. It's not true. There's a bunch of differences that you only hear in real life. Now obviously you could say, well, I only need a guitar for recording, so it doesn't matter. But on the other hand, you might say, oh, I just want to play and have fun, and I want a guitar that sounds really awesome when I'm playing it. So it might matter. I don't know. I don't really care either way. I'm building guitars and having fun, and I think the most important thing is to have fun. So yeah. Okay, so now that you've heard all of the guitars, pause this video, here, and just write down, either in the comments below or just for yourself, which one you thought was the best, or you think about what they all sound like. And then here we're gonna play them again. Same clip, just I'm gonna let you see the guitars so you can see the pickups, and yeah. You're obviously not gonna be able to see what brand they're or anything like that, but I'll tell you in the comments below if you ask me about any of the guitars. Let's just take a quick pause here and write something down, or don't, but make a mental note for yourself or something. If you like this little experiment, don't forget to like and subscribe, because we need more awesome people around here. Anyway, until next time, stay awesome and cool, and go and have fun, whatever that means.